Hello everyone, hope you are doing very well, and I welcome you all to another live session of Price is Supreme. Today's agenda is first we will be reviewing all our trades, whatever we have discussed in the past live streams, and also we will analyze Nifty, Bank Nifty and some stocks for the next week. So without taking any more time, let's start our analysis. So friends, since 16th October 2022, I started these live streams. Since then, I have predicted week-wise what could Nifty do. And my last prediction was on 1st January 2023. On 1st January 2023, I predicted that the market will become bearish. And on last Friday, on the weekly chart, price did created a bearish candle. Hence, my analysis or market interpretation again became a success. So, for last 12 times I have predicted the market. Out of that, 2 times I have failed to predict the correct market move, and rest of the time I have done a pretty good job. So more or less, if you look at it, then my success ratio is approx 75% in predicting the weekly market moves, whereas only two times I failed, 2 weeks, which is approx 16.7%, and one time I was partially success because prices did gapped up. I was expecting a bullish move, but price created a red candle, and that's why I took it as a partial success, not full success. Okay, so more or less, if you look at it, it is 75% times I was right about the weekly predictions. I also did some monthly prediction. During this time on 16th October, I said this month market will become bullish, and price did created a bullish candle on 16th October 2022. On 6th November, the next session, not next session, but on the next month's session, I again predicted that November month will also be a bullish month, and as predicted, as done, it was a bullish month. Then on December, I predicted that December month will be a bearish month, and I got a success. Now this month, on 1st January 2023, I predicted that January will also be a bearish month. Now this is continuing, still not success. Price did moved in our direction. Price is trying to create a red candle, but it's still running. So work in progress is I have written there. So this is working, and I am expecting that probably this will be a success. All these predictions, you can go to my live sessions, live streams, which I have taken in the YouTube, and you can watch by yourself. You can watch by yourself. So all the details in this particular Excel sheet are taken from the live stream. So you have to do a little bit of work. You have to go to this live stream of 16th October and check by yourself whether I have predicted or not. Same, all the live stream dates are available. These are not trade dates. These are live stream dates. Okay. So you can go and check by yourself. You can verify it as you want. On the investment side, I have given 4 investments by now. 23rd October, I have given 2 investment calls. One is Glenmark and another is Bank Baroda. Glenmark touched 13.26% and now moving somewhere there. And Bank Baroda touched 37.37%. And now, came down at 3-4% down, but that's okay because our target is 100% in this case. Okay, so price never moves up in a straight direction. Price will move up, then a little bit retracement will happen, and then again move up. By this time again price can become some sideways, can create some sideways movement also. So those are part and parcel of a game, and this is a investment, so we are going to hold it. By now this has already achieved 37.37%. You can go and watch 23rd October 2022 YouTube live stream of mine and see me predicting this, and then the charts are available with you. You can check how much return it has given, so you can verify at your end. 11th December I gave NMDC as an investment. NMDC this week touched 4.42% and then came down a little bit, but that's okay. We are expecting it to go up also. On 1st of January, I gifted a trade called that is sale, right? Sale was hovering at around 83.05, and I gave a target of 166.10, basically 100%, right? And the very next day, when I gave this call, price touched 89.7. Right, that is the high it made. So in a single day, it moved up by 8.01%. So we have already achieved 8.01% in sale since January 1, and then I am expecting it to give us 100% return. So we will have to wait and see how this investments work. But as of now, all my investments are in profit and they are giving pretty much good return. So even if you have, I mean, if I say sale and if you have booked it at 8%, still you are making better return than a fixed deposit, because in 1 day time, tell me one investment instrument which is available in the market which can give you 8% in 1 day. So that this is the wonder of price action. You can make such trades very easily. Then during this course of last 3 months, I have given certain trading calls also, right? Which are mostly swing calls. Now Nifty, the first swing call I gave earned us 416 points, right? And then another trade which got executed was ICICI Bank. ICICI Bank also gave 53.30 points return. I mean, these two achieved its full target. And then I also gave another trade in Nifty, and that also achieved somewhere around 507.80 points in just 1 month time. So all these trades, whenever I have given, it has achieved its target within a month time. So you can watch them by going to this live streams which I have given, which I have taken, and you can watch and observe by yourself whether I was able to give the entry, stop and target, and whether the trade has worked out or not. So those can be verified because I am doing it all free in this YouTube sessions. So you can go and watch my sessions and verify by yourself. Last trade I have given is in Apollo Tires, but unfortunately it moved up from, my entry was from 303.60, but it moved up from 305 and gave our target. It achieved the target. So it's a no fill, it's a trade where we didn't got any fill. So when we didn't got any fill, we don't trade, and the trade we cancel. We don't try it again. I mean, if price ever comes down to 303.60, I'm not going to take a trade because the trade has already happened. If price moves up 1 or 2 rupees above, that's okay. We leave that trade. We do not take that trade. Okay. So this is overall my market predictions, and this is overall the profits which I can, the success trades which I have predicted. Now let's go to the Nifty chart and let us try to predict what Nifty is going to do in the coming week or in the coming month. So this is my Nifty chart, which is in front of all of us. If you remember, couple of weeks back, I think it was November, when I took a live stream and I said this is the turning point of Nifty. At that time, everyone was bullish because there was a bullish breakout happened. Price breakout to the all-time high. And everybody was predicting that the price will go up from here. I was the only analyst who said that I see, using Fibonacci, which I have not revealed here, using Fibonacci, I see that this is an area which price might not breach and price will start coming down. And thereafter, I also predicted that price in Nifty will create a dark cloud cover candlestick pattern, and eventually at the end of December, price created a dark cloud cover candlestick pattern, right? When price created the dark cloud candlestick pattern, in my last session, January 1st, I said when a dark cloud cover forms, it is said to be a reversal candlestick pattern, right? And that is why I expect the price now to go down. So I was expecting that the January monthly candle, this is the monthly chart of Nifty, I was expecting a red candle in the January chart, okay? So as you can see, the January candle has price gapped up a little and then price started coming down. We still have couple of weeks, 3 weeks to go, but my expectation is that January candle might close as a bearish candle as predicted in the 1st January session. Now we have a beautiful dark cloud cover. We expect after dark cloud cover, all the conventional traders, they will agree with me that they will, on the opening of the next candle, they definitely tried to go short and they are in short. Now, when I go to the lower time frame to the weekly chart, I see that price has come down and price has already broken this demand zone. This is a trap zone. I expected this trap zone to break. If you remember, I said this low in my last to last session, I said this low, if it breaks, that means the trend has changed and price will come down. And eventually this low has been taken out. So a trap zone here which got engulfed now should act as a hidden zone, and that is what happened. Price moved up, tested the hidden zone, and now coming down. What we can expect here? What we can expect? If you ask me, I see two things, okay? First of all, I think that there is an SR, okay? Understand this is a support, okay? Price turned and moved up and then again coming down to the support. Two things can happen here. First, price can gap down tomorrow. In many cases we have seen like there is a support and price gap down below it, okay? So there is a chance price might gap down below it and then come down like this, a red candle. Simply next week price gaps down and will come down and create a red candle. Next, right? So this is what can happen in next week, okay? So a red candle can form if, understand this, if price gaps down below the this support line. If price gaps down below the support line, you can expect a red momentum candle to form, right? But another thing can happen that price might not gap down or might not gap down below the SR, right? That can also happen. So if that happens, what I think next week will be a base candle formation. Sorry. Next wick will be a base candle formation, and price might create some kind of a base candle here. Okay, some kind of a base candle here. And if say price creates a base candle at the SR, what does it mean? It basically means that there is a fight which is going on between the bulls and the bears. Both the bulls think that this support will work, and they are buying because they think that the price will go up from here. And the bears, they think that this support will break and the price will go down. So a lot of fight is going on in the base candle. Now, if a base candle forms at this support in the coming week, then thereafter we will be observant. In the next week, I mean this week to the next week, if a momentum candle forms, in that case, what will happen, as far as price action goes, we will consider that the bears have won the fight which happened here at the base candle. And because the bears have won the fight, we should be thinking to take a short trade from this base candle at least till this point. Okay, so this is my thought process looking into the price action of this chart. So two things I described. One, if next week, tomorrow, if price gaps down below the SR, then you can see a momentum candle directly forming here and price coming down. On the other hand, if price doesn't gap down that much and creates a base candle here at the SR, then that is a proof that the bears and the bulls both are interested here, because there is a support. Bulls will always be interested to take a long trade. And if the bears, they break the bulls, then what will happen? A momentum red candle will form, and the bulls will fail and the bears will win, and that will show us more direction and we can take short trade. So upcoming week I am looking at short trades mostly, because I feel that price is going to come down as far as price action goes. So this is part one. If price comes to this point, by that time another SR will get broken. If this SR breaks, we will see how price is coming down to it, and then we will decide whether to go farther short here. Okay, why? Because we do not have good levels here. We do not have good levels. So it will be little difficult for price to hold at these areas. Anyway, as of now, nothing to worry, as because there is a dark cloud cover which has formed in the monthly chart, and we are seeing that in the current chart, last week price has created a tweezer, a pivot. Okay, so whenever a tweezer or pivot forms, generally price comes down. Okay, generally price comes down. Then price came down, and if price comes down, we are going to take short trade. So that is my prediction for Nifty. Now let's go to Bank Nifty. So Bank Nifty, as predicted, if you remember, if you have watched all my live streams, I have said that there is a channel which has formed in Bank Nifty, and then there was a candlestick pattern formed. This candlestick pattern was taken out, but the channel was not taken out. And I was expecting that the price will come down, and price started coming down. In my last session also, if you remember what I said, price from this point moved up and it is retesting the broken trend line. I told you that there is a trap zone and there is a broken trend line, and from here I am expecting price to come down again, and as you see, price has started coming down. My target for Bank Nifty was always that from this point price will come down to 40,534. After it comes down to 40,534, then we will decide what to do next. Okay, so here is this particular chart is following my analysis as I have predicted in my last couple of sessions. Now currently what is happening? Price has already broken this low. If you remember, in my earlier sessions I marked this support, okay, and I said if this support gets broken, I expect price to come down, and that is what happened. I mean, the support got broken and then price moved up and now coming down. So what is my expectation? My expectation remains same as I predicted in my last session. I am keeping that expectation and I am expecting that price will come down, and if it comes down, my target will always remain at 40,534.20. So I am expecting price to come down to that point as there was full of compression. So this is my analysis for Bank Nifty. So what I am thinking, again in Bank Nifty also, if I go to the monthly chart, price after creating a base candle now coming down, if it closes like a momentum candle, which it should, I mean, I expect it to come down further. If it does, all that is on the left, all the zones, whatever you know, whether you know it by the way of OTA, Online Trading Academy, or you know it by any other means, these zones are not going to work, right? The only level which is there is in daily or in hourly, which I am expecting give some bounce, but apart from that level, these big levels here, I don't think they will have any power to push the price up again. The reason for me to be so negative about the market, one of the most important reason was the steepness of the trend, which I have described in many of my sessions. So the trend is very steep as of now in both Bank Nifty and Nifty, and if the trend is steep, my gurus taught me that if the trend is steep, the market is certainly going to correct itself. So the trend is definitely very steep. Even if Nifty or Bank Nifty wants to go up, it has to correct a little bit and then go up again. So that is my prediction. I am expecting that Bank Nifty will also come down to till 40,534. So this is my prediction for Bank Nifty and Nifty. In Nifty, I expect a momentum candle or a base candle in the next week. Both will be bearish in nature, and I overall expect Bank Nifty to come down to 40,534 or something. So Rahul has a question that Sumant Kumar from AATS, Academy for Advanced Trading Strategies, is your guru. No, sir. Sumant was my partner in TSLT, okay? And we got separated. He is not my guru. Thank you so very much. My guru, my name of my guru is Elder Alexander, right? You can read his books. That will help you, right? I already many times told about his books, right? Trading for Living. You can watch it. It's a wonderful book for price action, right? So with this, I conclude today's session. If you like this session, if you are following my predictions, and if you find my prediction working, then please do subscribe, like, and share my YouTube channel. Thank you so very much for joining. Thank you.